What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Base Legend. Yeah, see, prevented myself from sounding like a moron today. That's difficult. That's not typical. That's the opposite of how I usually conduct business. But anyway, so we'll get it done. Let's get this stream set up here. I was trying to film some grounded content like right before I went live. And then going to make sure that I do some updated stuff here. Actually, I need to shoot a message off to one of my coworkers real fast. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Going back into Project Zomboid, it really doesn't matter what we do in Zomboid today, because we're going to have to do a server reset this week with how everything is shaping up. With the mods on the server, and so we'll get that all squared away. Has this moved forward yet? Server failed to respond. What? Why are you being like this? It's going, Master Food. It is going. How are you doing? Hope you're having a swell day. Might have to reset the server real fast. I wonder if I can even do that. I think I'm set up to be able to actually reset the instance if need be. But either way, let's see what we can do. Alright. Reach out to my coworker here. Still not I'll get that info done tonight and have it all pretty. All right, looks like the server worked that time, so perfect. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and switch over to the multi-stream, get over to Tickety Talk. What up, TikTok? Hey, don't ask. I'm doing well. How about yourself? All right, so we got that one set up, that one set up, those two set up. This is how I died. Yes, it is. My goodness. I woke up with so much like random congestion today. Trying to avoid that. So sleeping with a humidifier tonight, always fun. But yeah, so it doesn't really matter what we do inside of Zomboid, because we got to go through a whole server reset. And so we can kind of just have a little bit of fun today, you know what I mean? Ah, that's unfortunate, buddy. It's all good, though. It is all good. Completely understand that. No harm, no foul. Thanks for stopping by the stream, though. Glad to have you here. Hey, Ben. Good to see you, buddy. All right. I don't know when the server... I don't know if we're going to do the server reset tomorrow or, like, later on down the week. Perfect. The message I sent my coworker was awesome. Oh yeah, everything is going to be reset when we add the mods in. We can't keep the mods off the server without like we have to reset everybody's instance. And so that's just how it is. But either way, I see this nice little store that got set up here. Who's this? Is this Ben's store? Wow. Y'all are laid out. I see what you mean by this is every single thing from the what's it called? Yeah. Do these have more space than my bag? Yeah. Might have to get me a large backpack. Other guy busting. Gotcha. All right. What have you guys been building inside? Once we get inside, hey Lance. Good to see you, buddy, on server. Where are you guys at? I see Lance over there. Would you just log in? Is this your store? You haven't been building a lot? Well, that's understandable. Is it understandable? Maybe. What up, Lance? Either way. No worries. I'm going to go inside, drop off a bunch of magazines. Actually, I did say that I was going to make you a bookshelf over in the kitchen. for magazines and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and knock that out real fast. Why do I forget what a bookmark is? Did I see the Discord? I didn't actually check the Discord before I hopped on here. Just needed to kind of get a couple things done with the other gig. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I said 3. Come on. Really? Oh, I guess that's full. Do I have my I have my admin stuff on. Yeesh. Let me get that off real fast. This could really hurt. Let's see what happens. 120 out of 14. All right, I'm going to have to drop some of this stuff here. I have a ton of barbed wire on me. Let's go ahead and drop that. Hey, Promo. Good to see you. Excuse me. I also had like 4,000 nails on me. All right, all of those in here. So here's where the bulk of my weight is. Got a radio for music. Okay, nice. Nice. I think we have several radios. My day's been going quite well. Thank you, Promo. Appreciate you asking. I also have these lamps. Those are probably... That's a big part of what's missing. Alright, just going to dump out as much of this inventory as I can because I'm, like, severely hurting myself right now. Sounds good. I think we have so many radios just about. So we have to kind of just figure that out a little bit. Is this full? I just didn't have enough for all that barbed wire. Wow. Okay. Put the rest of it in here. See, now I was going to do some like sorting of the base and stuff like that, but since nothing really matters, I don't know yet. Ah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Those are our frequencies. Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good, buddy. Put all these barbed wires in here. Get these nails in there. This rope in here. I have all these ripped sheets because I was going to make curtains, but whatever. Don't really care about that. All of the seeds can go in here. Are we full already? Wow. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's see what else we can just kind of dump on the ground. Nothing, really. Just a bunch of tools. Here, we can place some of this stuff. That's what we can do. Get our scarecrow back. Why do we need something for money? Why would you bother with a money in a post-apocalyptic society? It doesn't make sense. You just barter for what you need. And you barter for the other things that other people need. I don't need the boxes. I'm not going to bother organizing anything because when we're going to do the server reset, we're going to lay down a lot more groundwork to where like people can't just like lay stuff out, and we're going to need storage for everything. And so again, the project is going to be much more organized than what we're currently doing here. Did I not? Hang on, I feel like I did something stupid. Okay, at least I dumped a bunch of nails out here while I was building this out. There we go. All right, let's finish this bookshelf real quick. Favorite video game and all time and why? That's kind of a hard question. My guess is something on the N64, like Harvest Moon 64. That was probably the best game in my opinion. What am I missing? Plank? I'm missing a plank? What? Doesn't make any sense. Thought I had an extra plank here. Whatever. You think you found a great spot to build? Nice. I want to check that. That's pretty cool. Hang on 2 seconds here. Meh. Okay, whatever. Well, we need to figure out the spot to kind of set up everybody's shop, and then we're going to have a bigger, more regulated situation for it. So I like that. I like a gated community where everybody can kind of get their own house to start. That's a pretty decent idea if you ask me. I see this zombie coming. Are you going to be able to finish it in time? I love that. That was awesome. Smack. Okay. Alright, so hang on. Just need one of these planks. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good to me. Again, the thing that I want to focus on is actually laying out the plan, and there's going to be goals for every step along the way for this project. So that way, every single person who's participating in this rebuild of Louisville can really participate to the fullest. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, just my my thoughts here. Okay, so carpentry, furniture, small bookcase. Guess I gotta put it over here. Can I put it on top of this table? No? Okay, fine. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and move to where we want it to be. Alright, so for your bookshelf, sir, let's go ahead and get small bookshelf. I can put it up here. Oh wait, no, that's gonna be in here. Alright, whatever. I'm going to put it over here in this available corner here. Seems like the only practical place for it. Alright, finally be able to dump some of this stuff out. What am I looking for? Just the 2 good cooking magazines? Perfect. Yep, that's it. All right, and then here, I'll give you a nice little red lamp to go up on top here. Yeah, there we go. Put a white lamp over here for you. Just got to keep this place lit, right? So I do want to light the restaurant a little bit more. It looks like I finally got my weight situation managed, but I'm going to need to dump some of these tools and stuff. Alright. Man, this actually isn't that dark in here. It's got pretty decent lighting. I was kind of expecting this to suck a little bit, but it's not that bad. Got the gray and the striped lamp, so let's go striped lamp first. Yeah, right there. Fantastic. You're laggy? That makes sense. This base does have a lot of just random junk in it. And so that makes a lot of sense. Are you saying the stream's laggy too? Because that happens a lot too. Alright, gray lamp, you can go right here. Nope, don't go outside there. Yeah, right there. Drop this lamp right here. You're stuck? That's unfortunate. I don't know if I'd be... Ah, I gotcha. You might have to refresh the stream here. Alright, so that's all handled. Let's go dump the rest of these magazines off, and that should get my inventory manageable again. Let's see here. I do love how I have most of the magazines already, but this is a full set of like every single one of them. I got bored the other night and I just wanted to like increase my skills, so I sat around reading a bunch of magazines. Alright, so now let's head on out here. Let's go make some more storage inside of the farm shed. Check what base spot. Whee! I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna get injured one of these days. What base spot? I'm curious. The gated community? I'm not trying to drive all the way over to West Point right now. And I think we're gonna take over the Gigamart in West Point. That's gonna be the plan for everything. I like your strategy of kind of everybody gets a little place, But to be honest with you, that's not going to be practical. Did you guys forget to fill the generators? Come on. Keep base power alive, everybody. Can't just let it sit. No, this is on. Why are my lights not working? There we go. Who turned my lights off? Doesn't matter. I do need to finish the barbed wire fences and all of that. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. What's that? Twitch? Hi, Twitch. What's going on with this? Why is this one not activating? Hang on, pick up. Because this definitely, it was activated before. And so we got to figure that one out. There it is. Place. Right there. Man, still must be too far away. I think I hear them on the outside of the walls. All right, no worries. Let's just get it closer. And all that stuff. Cool. Well, I appreciate that, don't ask. Thank you very much. All right, let's try to place it right about here. See if that one activates. Okay, hang on. Did somebody take a bulb from this or something like that? Is that what's going on? I have a feeling that that's what's going on, is somebody took a light bulb out of it. Alright, oh well. Does not matter. But this also doesn't make sense too, because I should be getting this lamp going. Alright, I'm going to toggle this. See what's going on. Disconnect. And then connect. There we go. Wall's looking good, buddy. Definitely looking good. It's unfortunate that we're kind of resetting everything, but that's kind of what we just got to do to get things going. All right, I guess I didn't have any light bulbs to put into this. It's unfortunate. Maybe I have some light bulbs out here. Hang on. Just my massive stack of randomness. Doesn't appear to have anything there. Let's check this stack. Nah. No bulbs. Wow, there's actually a lot of junk here. Was not expecting it to be that much stuff. There you go. We will. It's all good, don't ask. This is going to be the most structured thing that you've been a part of. I almost guarantee it. Like, it's going to be almost endless with how much just effort we're going to be putting into everything. And so, yeah, this is going to be very structured. But, like, there's going to be a flow and a format and certain stages that people are not going to be able to go past every single day because we have to be able to film the content. Otherwise, the whole project's going to go belly up and we're just going to do a whole wipe in the middle of everything. Like, that's just where it always is. You will, but again, most of it has to happen on live streams. We're trying to capture the footage. Like, that's the whole point of doing this massive Zomboid project, is trying to capture the footage, not necessarily to build the thing, if that makes sense. Like, we want to capture the process of what we're doing. And so, yeah. But again, from my knowledge, this might be the biggest Zomboid project yet. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I'm optimistic, but it's going to require a lot of planning to make happen. And so we will see. I mean, I'm okay with that. It's going to be a completely self-sufficient town. So, I mean, we will be able to do stuff like that. Like, totally okay with it. That's a solid plan. I might even just do an admin destroy to do it and then summon a bunch of hordes around there so we don't get messed with. All right, back to work. Back to work. Come on. Come on, we need some of this barbed wire. Grab as much of that as you can. Nice. Okay, that's good enough. And then these seeds and can, all of that go in here. Don't want to have that in my inventory anymore. Okay, back outside. So it's going to get brighter in just a little while, but for the meantime, got to deal with this terrible lighting. All right, let's get some barbed wire fencing done. I love how it's barbed wire fencing, but I can like just walk straight through it. But yeah, once Louisville is completely sustainable, then we're going to have a lot of fun with it. But we want to finish the build first. Nice. That's awesome, buddy. Two seconds. Okay, sorry about that. I think that was all the barbed wire. No, I need to do this one still. God, it is way too dark to be building barbed wire fences out here. But we'll make it happen. Oh, come on. Oh, do I already have one there? Yeah, I already got one there. That's all done. Okay. So now we're back to making posts, which is fantastic. Give me 2 seconds. I need to just check something. Two seconds. There we go. Oops. Damn it. Did not mean to do that. All right. There we go. Sorry about that. And then we'll get the YouTube chat back on the screen. See, I'm kind of just like stalling a little bit for what's it called? I'm just stalling a little bit for the daytime to happen. It's 4 a.m. right now in game, and so it is there. That's the other thing. I hope that we'll be able to kind of move forward the same way with Bill 42 that we have right now. Because it's not looking like we're going to be able to just kind of roll 42 out on the server and keep everything. It looks like we're going to have to go through another reset. And so, I don't know. I'm really hoping that we'll be able to do something about that. All right, let's get these posts down. This gets annoying at night. But either way, we'll make it work. I almost feel bad about getting rid of this character too, because he's almost at Carpentry 8, I think. I think that's where I'm at, Carpentry 8. And so it's probably the highest. No, I'm sorry, almost Carpentry 7 still. Well, one from the highest that I've gotten in Zomboid, because I've been 8 like one time. So there you go. That's how we did it the first time. Is we didn't roll it out to anybody until we made sure that everything was stable, and then now that it's rolled out to everybody, we're making some tweaks when we roll it again. And so we'll change up the password and stuff like that when it is time. Is that in the right place? That is not in the right place. I'm gonna need to destroy that. What? Come on. Why are you not letting me destroy that? That post should definitely be destroyable. Whatever. See if I can swing my axe and break it. Otherwise, I might have to grab... Yeah, let me grab my sledgehammer. Also, should probably not have that just laying about. I wouldn't say beta tester, no. Not necessarily. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Destroy. There we go. Alright, post is done. Go ahead and put the sledge down again. Finally start to be able to see just when we got everything in place. So here we go. Get the rest of this barbed wire out. Now that we actually have the large palisade walls, like it's not as brutal, if you will. Wait, what's going on? Am I out of barb? I'm out of barbed wire. Let's go get some more. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that. Mighty kind of you. There we go. 9 barbed wire. I think I have like 60 in these chests. So I have a lot going on here. Okay. Fantastic emojis. I'm gonna need to eat something soon. I was able to finally get over my underweight situation, but I don't want to go back there anymore. Alright, carpentry, fence. Keep finishing this out. So I can only do 9 of these before I need to replace my stock. Come on now. I love how chill some of these streams are with Zomboid. Because it's like I could go out into the city and do stuff, but no, I'd rather put barbed wire fencing around my farm today. Just keeping things low key. That was the last barbed wire. Alright, let's go get some more. You know what? Before we go get some more, let's be smart about this. And instead, finish our steaks. So that way we can load up with even more barbed wire before we come back. Yeah. Yeah, that seems logical, right? And grab them all. There won't be that many. Like, I won't be able to grab too many of them here. But oh well. Again, it is a little unfortunate that we're going to have to do a reset, but I would like to get this base to a point where I could make a video about it. Kind of show it off a little bit, you know? Like, that would just be somewhat cool. Because I don't know, it looks cool. Like I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I think I hear somebody on the other end of this wall that I need to go take out, though. Let me just get rid of all these planks real fast. Oh no, we're keeping the admin controls and console commands and stuff like that tight knit. We got a little out of control when we gave a few people creative in Minecraft, and so we tend not to give out the admin console commands, especially on the private servers that are like self-contained and things like that. Like I mean, this is hosted on one of our community members' computer, and so we want to make sure that it kind of stays that way. I didn't do anything. I gave some people creative, and they abused it. Definitely abused it. And so, which I mean is fine. It is what it is. Zomboids, and I'm not trying to say this with any like shade or anything like that, but Zomboid's audience tends to be a little bit more mature, I think is a nice way of putting it. Just because of what the subject matter is for the game. And so we aren't anticipating the same level of problems, but there are some things that we're kind of hanging out and not doing. 1, 2, just need 2 more planks here. Okay. I should also probably go eat something soon. What am I missing? Oh, no, I wasn't missing anything. I just wasn't looking at it. And the last peg goes there. All right, so now just get the barbed wire. These are all done, by the way. Like I could harvest all of these and probably close out farming 3 and 4. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I might as well, right? Like there's no real point not to. Barbed wire 30. Grab what we can. You know what? Before we do that, drink all of that orange soda. Delicious. And slightly nutritious. For me, at least, with the calories. I do not want to answer that call. I don't know that anybody named Spam Risk. What a silly nickname that is. Alright, and with that being said, they get thrown out later. I feel like I need to clarify that. You can't just like throw a bottle over your shoulder and not clarify that you're going to clean up afterwards. I need to get me one of those bigger backpacks. I got one of these hiking bags, but that's it. Hey, bowling for Jake. So I'm only going to be able to tell you a limited amount of it right now. Slow it down, don't ask. Hold on. Long story short, we're going to be retaking one of the major cities inside of the game, and then we're going to be holding it and restoring it and rebuilding it as best we can. So there's a lot to it about it, but it's not as simple as that. There's going to be some other things along the way, and the whole point of it is to have about like 10-15 people simultaneously go into the military checkpoint and then ultimately Louisville and literally reclaim the city and then turn it into a sustainable, self-contained city. And so yeah, that's the game, or the name, the project in a nutshell. But the point is we're gonna have to do a server reset very, 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 very quickly. I know you can do it on your own, but that's not the point. The point is that the server is going to be specifically designed so you can't do it on your own, Not going to be in this setting. This is in like the builder mode. We're going to be doing that in a much, much more brutal mode, but I'm going to be helping everybody out every step of the way. Either way, just an M9, that's all you need. I will give you a baseball bat and you will like it, don't ask. Infinite ammo? No. A baseball bat and a revolver with 2 shots in it. I'm not even going to give you 6. I'm not even going to give you 6. You got to use 2 shots. So there you go. May fortune be in your favor. All right, last 2 here. Wait, did I already fence those? Yeah, those are already fenced. Okay, cool. So now we just have the last... Nope, don't put one there. We want one here. Last sections here. Deal? Fantastic. That sounds awesome. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a pretty fun project if everybody kind of like works together with it. My biggest concern is that like people are going to log in offline and things like that, like when the stream's like not running, because we do want to capture the project. We don't want to have it just happen and people be like, oh yeah, this happened. Like we actually want to capture a lot of it, and so that's the intention. That's the plan, at least. And rotate. There we go. I'm not. I mean, if you want to film it on your side, but no, not for offline stuff. We might even lock out the server offline if people don't pay attention or listen to the rules. Because that's not the point of the project. The whole point of the project is to do it as a team. Haha. Haha. There you go. Alright, so I need to go get something to drink, get something to eat. Luckily, we finished everything here. So let me go ahead and... I think we have working microwaves, right? I think we do, at least. Let me just grab these 2. Okay. Barbed wire can go back in here. Nails can go in here. I said nails can go in here. Thank you. All right, onward. Onward. So let me go ahead and fill all these empty bottles up real quick. Probably don't need to be carrying around all these tools, but whatever. Sounds good, bud. See you in a little bit. All right, drop some of this junk off. Probably didn't need to drop my pen. Give me my pen back. There we go. I actually thought that I had more stuff here. Why am I carrying a spare M9? I don't need that. Let me drop that off. Alright, anyway. Let's get inside real fast. Clean this water. Just quickly. Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm trying to get something done on my other screen here simultaneously that I really just need to watch. And so every once in a while I just have to click off of the game, check something, log back in, or click back on, that's all. But either way, let's go take care of this water situation and our food situation. I got all this gas. So I think I might need to get some more light bulbs. I think that's why I'm not getting the lighting to work, like the lamp lighting. But either way, there's the microwave. Well, that was fast. That was definitely fast. All right, load up all these bottles of water in here and turn on. Yeah, just keep microwaving that out for a little bit. All right, let's fill up these generators, or at least, what's our generator at? 49%? Somebody's gonna need to go get gas soon. We're getting really full up on gas. All right, so that's all getting cleaned out of here. Man, I cleared out a lot of this rotten food. That's unfortunate. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and grab something frozen, and we can unfreeze it real fast. Sounds good. Sounds good. Tomorrow we're probably going to be loading the mods on the back end. And so it all comes at a really good time. All right, how's our microwave? No longer tainted. Perfect. Grab all these bottles. Cool. So now we just got to sit here and wait for our meat patty to be done. Fantastic. Well, that's unfortunate. You gonna add a sprinter? We're gonna add several. If I remember what the sprinter mod is, I don't know. But if you're talking about the zombie sprinters, yes, we are. We're gonna add some more advanced zombies and make it a little bit more difficult to take over the city. It was just way too easy, kind of getting in here and taking out that one spot. Like we do want people to be like kind of recycling characters until we take over the city. That's at least the plan. What, we can't make this easy, don't ask. You expected this project to be an easy one? That's silliness. All right, my guess is everything's sold out. I'm sitting on the Pokemon Center website, by the way. If you didn't know, I collect Pokemon cards with my kid, and Pokemon cards is in a massive boom right now. And so I'm sitting in the queue right now, seeing if anything is worthwhile. It's not. Nothing is happening. I got into the queue at like 150,000. I'm at 34,000, or yeah, 34,000 right now. So we'll see. Don't make it that hard. Yeah, we're gonna make it that hard. We gotta make it hard. It's not fun unless it's hard, right? It's a weird thing to say. All right, let's eat that. Delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. All right, let's head on back to the farm. So, I mean, again, nothing really matters. Not to quote Metallica here, but nothing else matters with this build. Aside from just getting it to the point of being able to like do a video for it. But look at this farm. Super happy with how this came out. This is just the farm. We can go work on the fishing pier now. No. No. I might activate like one console command for you or something like that. And give you like unlimited carry capacity if we're going to like do a last ditch effort to finish out the base. But for the most part, no. Sliced. I love the pickaxe. Probably my favorite. I said maybe. Don't ask. I said maybe. So this is the fishing pier. I haven't loaded it with any fishing stuff. But we'll see. Man, now I don't know what to work on because like everything's kind of set up, right? And I was doing like some bigger stuff inside the base, right? Like building out this restaurant area, but we don't really need it. Hey, Tech Father, how you doing, buddy? You've never seen the fishing area in the back? I like the little fishing shack that I built. It's a nice little fishing shack. It's a pretty cool one. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty for everybody involved. All right, let's see here. What's something that I can go do? I can get my shooting up. Nah. Don't really need any supplies. I really should be working on getting some of my other skills up. Holding up pretty well. It when I first went to get on it, it didn't work for some reason. But then I just quickly I relaunched it and everything was fine. Like everything was fine. So either way, 2 seconds. Just got a notification on my phone that I got through the queue on my phone. So hang on. But yeah, everything seems to be holding up pretty well. No complaints, you know. Absolutely no complaints. No, doesn't seem like anything's working there. Nah. All right, let's back out of that one. Hey, Ollie. Thank you very much. Go raid the prison right now? I need to fix my car before I can raid the prison. Like, I don't think that's even a thing, you know? Like, I don't know about that. That's craziness. You can cut trees down with the pickaxe? I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense. I mean, it's kind of sharp, and you can just pick at something for a while. But yeah, thank you for the roses there, Ollie. I appreciate that. You know, I could probably do it. I probably won't last in the prison, to be honest with you. Hang on. Let me set a couple things up. My shooting is also terrible right now, right? I think my shooting's terrible. Yeah, my shooting is terrible right now. So I should not go and do the prison. I should not. The outside is definitely not hard. Okay, Ben, come on over. The fire truck, the pickup truck, the fire marshal pickup truck. That's my vehicle. I'm just running up to go get a ton of ammo here. Exactly, Tech Father. So I don't know if we told you, Tech, but we're going to be doing another reset in the near future once we add all the mods. Where's 17? I don't know. I don't know where Dante's at. I'm sure he's around. All right, get all my shoddy ammo. What pistol do I have? An M9? Yeah. I think, where is it? There it is. There's my M9. Okay. Yep, everything's looking good there. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of these 9mm. The tower radio, 10 minutes. Okay, sounds good. I can wait a little bit. I'm going to borrow one of 17's double barrel shotguns for you as well. So I got a shotgun for you, sir. Ben, do you need yeah, you probably have a pistol, but I have a shotgun for you. And like 7 boxes of shells, 8 boxes of shells. So we're pretty set. We need a few of the weapon mods. Like, we definitely need a few of the weapon mods because there's a couple of guns that I want. Okay, so you're set on guns? Okay. So either way. All right, let me go ahead and grab a couple things and then get on outside. I love the laser on my pistol. Such a fun little attachment. What up, Mr. Bro? How you doing? All right, I think I had some full gas cans out here. Yep. Okay. They are? That's sad. That's unfortunate. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to head on over the truck right now and just kind of prep the truck here. That's unfortunate. Man, Well, stay safe. I mean, obviously you're a country over, but still. All right, got water. I don't have any food. I should probably grab some food for the car. What do we got inside of the car? Anything? Bunch of stuff in here. Wow. Yeah, bunch of stuff. All of you can go on the ground. Except for the food. Hang on. I want all the food. Yeah, brown sugar, you can go back in. Peanut butter, you can go back in too. Watch this in full screen. So we run 2 YouTube feeds. So if you go to our YouTube, you should be able to find that one. Well, that's rude, Tatiana. No, I actually lost about 70 pounds over the course. I used to be like about 230 or something, or 240. And then I've lost a ton of weight since then. So there you go. I'd be down with a few armor mods as well. Definitely be down with that. All right, shotgun shells, 9mm, getting loaded in. And then we'll fill up the car too. There we go. Car shouldn't need too much, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it actually, I think it just filled up right there. Yep, now we just want to siphon it. Okay, so we'll drop the 1 right there and put the 2 back here. The Tiger H1, don't really have one. Don't really have one, to be honest with you. I'm for it. I like mods like that. I think that with what we're trying to accomplish with the server, we need to kind of make sure everybody's got a good chance with it. But yeah, I hear what you mean. All right, we're going to saw off our shotgun. I like that. I need to work on the starter kits for the server, because that's one thing that I definitely really want to figure out. This is our private server, Mr. Bro. And so we're running just today, actually, is the 3rd or 4th day that we've had the private server open to most of the people in our community. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, so that's taken care of. I have some ripped sheets over here. Should just grab a couple of those ripped sheets for bandages. I thought I had them somewhere. They're probably over here. There they are. All right, 3 bandages and an actual bandage. This should be enough. See, I don't know what any of those things are, Mr. Bra. You gotta give me some context. Some context. Okay, that can just go right on the ground. So the car's mostly loaded here. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, don't really have an opinion. Never really cared about stuff like that. All right, so the hammer, the screwdriver, the saw. Drop this sling, don't need it. But okay, so the saw, the hammer, and the screwdriver, those can all go in the backpack. Then gas can go back here. There we go. All right, good to go. Don't check Twitch. Oh, yeah, I typically don't. Typically don't bother with Twitch. Oh, we're set. We're set with everything. So all those tools went into my backpack. And not into my inventory. But okay, I'm pretty full up here. Where you at, Ben? I see you. Okay, you're all the way over there. Go ahead and pull up an external map here. A bulldozer mod? Is there like a chainsaw mod? Because I would be into that. I would definitely be into like a chainsaw mod. Yeah, see that's something that I would rock. I would definitely do like the chainsaw mod. That seems like so much fun. Alright, so here we go. Just trying to look at the map here in conjunction with the one that I just pulled up. Because I don't have all of the spots built out here. So 2 seconds. That map is garbage. Does not actually help me one bit. Oh, of course. Of course GTA 6 is going to be delayed. They've had way too many issues with it since like Jump Street with leaks and stuff like that. And so every time something like that happens, they have to kind of reset a lot of different things. Alright, hang on. That mapping isn't going to cut it. Let's find a better map here. This one should do the trick. Maybe. Maybe do the trick. Would love if I could actually like zoom in on one of these. Alright, either way. Alright. Well, I'm ready when you are, Ben. Just double checking some maps here as I go. Just to kind of make things as easy as possible for me. Okay, where is... West Point, not there. Rosewood, there it is. Alright, easy enough. Easy enough, and I see that you're driving in right now. So I am gonna go get something to eat. And I'll meet you at the car. Thought I had some food in here. Yeah, there it is. Delicious. Grabbing all these bandages too. Yeah, free vitamins. There we go. All right. There you are, Ben. You want to just stay in your car and drive? And I can just follow you? Or not. Yeah, you can hop on in, please. All right. See if I'm able to get us there safely. I have been meaning to repair my front end on this truck, but to be honest with you, I think it's stable. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. So now it's just a matter of if I can remember how to get there. I know that it's the general direction, and it's basically due south of where we're at. So we'll find it. Nah, I'm set. Actually, I didn't make my character a smoker. I went underweight with this one, and then I've been meticulously eating a ton of horrible food just to kind of get it up. Yeah, we know. We were trying to figure that out the other day too, because don't ask. We're trying to actually clock how much time you're putting in, because you're moving the world forward so much, and so it's like I know I'm responsible for moving the world forward about 5 days by myself, but it looks like you're responsible for moving it about 20 days by yourself, and so I have no idea why we can't see it. But we're definitely trying to curb that just a little bit when we get into to the Louisville build. Forgot about that wreck. Glad I have a truck. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Forgot about that wreck. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'll take it. This is where I had to drive out to go pick up Don't Ask when he first joined the server, and he joined into the wrong city. So I think there's another one of those really big, like, center of the road wrecks coming up. Trying to keep the speed in check. Okay, that was just the single car. I mean, like, there should be an actual wreck. There it is. Knew it was, like, coming up. Shouldn't have sped up, but whatever. Whatever. 17, you're gonna fix my car, right? I don't know if he's here. Buy it for the shoe store? What are you talking about there, Mr. Bro? Alright, so this is where I picked up Don't Ask, was like right here. And so this is the extent of the map that I've drawn out so far. This character gets hungry way too much. I need to address that on my next one. Alright, so this will curve back down. We're getting there. I forgot how windy the road is here. That was that spot. That's at least the extent of my map driving down here. So I was almost expecting to see your car. Whoops. Whoops. It's all good. I need to be working on my mechanic anyway, so beating this thing up a little bit isn't that bad. That one I could have dodged, but he just deserved it. Same with that one. He deserved it too. Man, we have not really traveled down here. Just realized how many infected are just around. Letting the game draw a little bit. Well, we turned off zombie respawns, and so it should not be allowing them to respawn. And when we actually do the project, we're turning off zombie respawn too. So basically, once you kill the infected, like, they're gonna stay dead, and you'll be able to reclaim a town. And so that's at least the plan. Oh, come on! Should have been able to dodge that one. Ah, I looked over at my chat. Sorry about that. It's always fun driving a passenger. They're always... I have a feeling that every single person who I drive around in Zomboid is sitting on the edge of their seat just like, oh, this is gonna suck. It's definitely... Yep. This is how it is. Haha. Went through that one. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a horde I'm not running through. Alright, we'll go around that one. Alright, head back this way and then make the next left. If I make a bad turn, by the way, Ben, please let me know. I don't know this map as well as I know other games. In fact, while we're in the clear here, quick map check. 2 seconds. We're close, aren't we? Relatively close. Pretty sure I just need to get like a couple more turns down. Here we go. Well, there you go. Hey, we're loaded up with ammo, so I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to taking on the army surplus. Where are we going? We're heading to the prison. Heading down to Rosewood. Just trying not to wreck the car in the meantime. Can't afford to replace this windshield just yet. That must be unfortunate, having to replace, like, that person was obviously replacing their tire when they got bit by a zombie. Unfortunate times. Alright, so if I understand correctly, this should be the road that Rosewood's on, I think. I think the top of Rosewood should be like right here. Maybe. Not 100% sure about that. But either way, we're just going to keep traveling down this way. Sounds good, Tech. I will check that DM after the stream today. Before I go to the prison? I always feel like that should be... That's how I'm going to like say goodbye to my wife and just be like, hey, before I go to prison. Yeah. Good idea for us to have 2 cars? Well, we're past that point already. Oops. Oh, unnecessary. That's unnecessary. With this many shotguns, we'll be alright. We'll definitely be alright. Exactly. Like, this is a very, very low intensity, like, zombie setting. That's a nice van. Whoa. I love the handling in this pickup truck. Like, normally I hate pickup trucks in games, but like Zomboid, the trucks are nice. Probably should have waited until like midnight to leave the base instead of getting there around midnight. And I feel like I should have taken that one. Haha, roadblock. Barely missed that. take that. Alright, quick map check just to see relatively where we are on the map. Okay, we are like right next to it, if I understand where Rosewood is. Okay. Alright, we should be alright. Almost on the highway there. And then Rosewood's like right in the middle of the highway, if I remember. And then we just gotta go to the southern side of Rosewood. That's a nice horde right there. Starting to get way too bogged down with these zombies. Keep north. We'll head north. Let's hit up that army surplus first. Wait, go back? Alright, hang on. Going back, going back. You know what? Why am I driving? Give me 2 seconds. We're going to get to a safe area, and then we're going to do a quick Chinese fire drill. And switch out. I'm going to just leave the car running and leave the key in the ignition. Alright, this is safe enough. Hopping out. Alright, my dude. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I have no idea where I was going. I'm sitting here. I got a map on one tab over here on Chrome. Just kind of sitting here looking at this map. And just like sitting here, I was just like, man, I have a feeling we're getting really close. I need a new backpack. That's why it would be fantastic to knock that out. I think that's Rosewood right there. They shooting. Is that you shooting? Yeah, that's you shooting. I didn't bring any food on my like person? That's ridiculous. That's unacceptable. Oh well. Alright, just doing a little bit of item swapping out here. Getting the shotgun ready. The other reason why I'm a big fan of having the police car or the fire truck. So when we get there, I'm going to eat a whole thing of peanut butter. And then we will move on. Can you raid Louisville? Yeah, go ahead. On this server, yes, you can. On the next one, we're doing it as a team. Team. All right. But yeah, knock yourself out. Have some fun. Don't die. Remember, I'm not fixing your infection anymore. That was a one-time deal because I'm trusting you that was a ghost infection. God, it's such a massive map. We started up here. That's our base. I should put a house there. Base. Head on back down here. And this is where we're at. In the glove box if you need food. Oh, hey, thank you. Appreciate it. I could eat a horse right now. How do I get attacked in your car? Window wasn't broken? I don't know. I wish I could answer that question. But I do not have an answer directly. I should mention, Ben, my aiming and my reloading are both at level 1. And so, yeah. What are you shooting at? Oops. Didn't mean to type that. All right. Getting all over the road here. I love it. I love mapping out this massive highway, too. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, again, I trust you, buddy. Like, I trust you. If you're saying that you got attacked, I'm gonna trust you. That you couldn't see the zombie that was attacking you. Did you check the back seat of your car? Was that something that you did? Because that could be an option, maybe, possibly. I don't know, actually. I don't actually know. It's not a thing. It's definitely not a thing. I'm messing with you, bud. Do. Getting there. What was that, Tech Father? See? There you go. Zombies can fit in the back then. Just keep popping open my map, just being like, are we there yet? But no, we're not there yet. That's what she's, yeah, I gotcha. I like that. I like that. That's fun. Okay. Okay. Onward. Again, I love how we chose like 1 a.m. to do this. Let me know when we're popping out, because I can get out whenever. But I'm getting out shooting. I'm not getting out with my melee weapon. More family friendly, exactly. Exactly. We're a family friendly outfit over here. That's what we try to, how we try to keep things. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually been to the military checkpoint before. Or not the military checkpoint, the military surplus store. I think the one time that you guys went and raided it, you went without me. Because, like, it was the day that, like, my truck, or I broke that truck in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Nice. Fantastic. As I said, I'm getting out shooting. Trying to get all of my my shooting up. There's shotguns in the trunk if you need them. Just want to throw that out there. Did I not? Oh, I feel kind of stupid. I did not grab any ammo. There we go. Open up these shells real quick so we can rally around the family. All right, nice work. I'll get these all the way down here. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Cool. Okay, open shells. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Now we can reload. You don't hear 17? Yeah, he's not. He hasn't been on. He's been focusing on some other stuff, as he puts it, getting his daily grind going. Man, would have been nice to do this during the day. Got a few hours before morning. All right, pickaxe, get out here again. I did bring stuff to take out that door. Oh wait, no, you've already opened said door. Yeah, way too dark to do the looting though. We'll wait a couple hours and then get the looting done. I was actually expecting a little bit more resistance, TBH. Beautiful. So I figured, I mean, I'm just looting the basic stuff. Here, flashlight. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Where did I pick it up? There it is. Yay. Then get my pistol ready. Cool. All right, first things first. I need to find a bag. A new backpack. Because I have a big hiking bag, but it would be great to actually find a nice bag. Come on in, dude. Yeah. Told ya. Guns blazing. Hey, Master. What a great song. Big Billy Idol fan. Army pants, ear protection. I'm putting on a gas mask. So a ton of ammo. Would love to find a bag, though. Like a one of those big hiking, or the big backpacks. Oh, well. Oh, well. Alright, might as well switch out some of this gear. Master's on the wrong live? Maybe. He might be. Alright, well that looks like everything there. So, I mean, there's definitely a ton of ammo. I don't know if we're going to be able to grab all of it. I mean, sure, we could probably fit all of it in the trunk if we wanted to. Yeah, military boots. That's what I'm talking about. I've barely worried about, like, updating any of my gear in this game. Backup weapon. Alright. Don't see another backpack, so I'm just going to grab all the ammo that I can fit. Jay's the one who does karaoke lives, Master Food. Just saying. if that's what you're trying to do. It's been a while since Jay did a karaoke stream. Ooh, got me an M16. That's pretty nice. I think there was even more ammo in the back here. Alright, well, that's got nothing. Alright, well, Ben, it looks like we've gotten... Oh, no, I don't want the pants. Looks like we've gotten kind of everything. I'm just kind of getting the rest of the ammo in the back here. You about ready to head on out to the prison? I asked because I only got about 45 minutes before I got to call today's stream. In 2 seconds, I'll be back out to the car in just a second. I'm just, again, loading up as much of this ammo as I can bear to take. Man, I'm actually amazed that it's letting me continue to grab all of this. Can't get what's in the counters, but yeah. Okay, I have every slot filled with ammo. All right, heading to the car. Oh, Rise died. Sorry, Rise. Those are always really sad tool tips to get. Yeah. Dump all this in here. Almost done. Just a handful more. There we go. All right. Oh, let me put this M16 back here too. If you want an M16, there's an M16 in the trunk. I'm more of a shotgun type person. But all right, ready when you are, sir. Wait, are you in the car? Okay. Good to go. Didn't check the tents in the back, but oh well. Sorry about your death there, Rise. Wait, oh, I missed what you said. It takes the what? The painkillers? I will take a painkiller. Thank you for the painkiller. What? Oh, I still have a ton of ammo on me. I didn't realize that my backpack was full. Let me dump a bunch of this out. Yeah. Get them all heading our way. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to try to knock it out in about like 30 minutes or so. The map does seem pretty big, Master of Food. That's one thing that I've always appreciated about Zomboid is it has always had a very, very, very large map. And so I enjoy it. Alright, still trying to get this inventory sorted. Got a bunch of box of 5.53 rounds that I can't use right now. But oh well. Alright, that'll be good. That'll work. So now we just gotta drive back the way that we came from. You guys heading on over to the prison? I see you guys over there, Rise. Curious. We'll figure it out, don't ask. There's probably going to be like times that it's going to be active, times that it's going to be shut down, that type of thing. So that way, again, the whole point is we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to contribute to the project, as opposed to like it being a school project where like 2 people do all the work and then like 80% of the people take the credit. And so we want to make it a lot more organized. Plus, when people kind of go off on their own on a massive group build, it tends to kind of fall out of line of the standard that we've all kind of set. And so, again, it's going to take a lot of time to plan it before we even bother doing the formal reset to start the project. And so right now, we're just kind of, everybody's trying to survive. We're making sure the server's stable, all that fun stuff. Sounds good, Master of Food. Yeah, it's been a while since you have said that. You have a great rest of your day, buddy. I'll probably be in Grounded on Thursday. I need to get back into that. Grounded 2, for that matter. But definitely need to make that one happen as soon as possible. So, see you then, hopefully. I have. We did it on a live stream, Ben. A while ago. A long while ago. We made it into, like, we looted all the guns, like, we got all the loot, and so there wasn't really a need to do anything. But then we went to the prison with myself, who I'm not like a veteran player or anything like that. I think I have like 200 hours in this game, and then 17 Dragonfishes, who has like 1,000 hours in this game, and then Jay, who at the time had like 5 hours in this game, and we took him to the prison. And so Jay got bit pretty much immediately after getting there. And then he got swarmed about like 5-10 minutes into it. So I ran back to go and help him, and I got pulled into the swarm. And so like Jay and I both lost characters the first time we went to the prison on a live stream. And then 17, he cleared out the rest of it and just kind of came back and was just like, yeah, everything's good. And so, yeah, it'll be all right. I think that will be good. It's not that hard of a raid, like it's not the mall, you know what I mean? But still, it'll be a good one. Man, we are almost at Rosewood. What up, Lance? I see you all the way at the base, hanging out. What you doing up there? Sometimes you can actually see the person, but oh well. Yes, Master O Food. I don't want to open my folder. Okay. Let's get in here. Zoom in a little bit. You have a lot of free time? Yeah. But we're really thinking that this is going to take 2 to 4 weeks in like real life to do this whole project, so we'll see. Where is Louisville that is forbidden to go? I think this is Louisville. If I remember correctly. Pretty sure that's it. But it's the massive one that has all of like the buildings, like the massive buildings, like the stadium and a few other like really big ones too. And I want to say it's this one. But yeah, and then there's a bridge to get into it that you can destroy and all of that. I'm for it. It is? Yeah, that's that one. That's what I thought. Alright, we're pretty much here. We're in Rosewood, at least. I love this city. This is probably my favorite city in the entire game. You need to teach me how to drift, Ben. That was actually pretty cool. And a helicopter? You can't get in a helicopter in this game, can you? What? I know there's the helicopter event, but you can't, like, get into the helicopter. Yeah. This was, I remember what the issue was, is Jay was driving in and he got stuck on, like, a horde or something like that. But anyway, I'm ready when you are, sir. Guns blazing. Oh, what? There we go. Getting this shooting up. Watch behind you. Coming behind you, too. 2, 3 of them. Not bad. Not bad at all. Hang on. Good to go. Might as well open up another box. Alright, eating some peanut butter real quick. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to look into that. And when do you do the project, some evil guy can come in and break the bridge so it's less accessible. That's the plan. I'm gonna blow up the bridge. Master of Food. We're gonna handle that one. So it won't be an evil guy, it'll be me. Well, then again. I remember when we did the prison, I left out this entrance right here, and I walked this whole path, which is so annoying to do. Can you join? If you can get here, don't ask. Oh, when we destroy the bridge? Sure. You can be a part of that. No, TikTok does not like VPNs, Tech Father. TikTok tries to keep everything very above the board. Which, I mean, a VPN is above the board. Most people don't use a VPN maliciously. They're trying to prevent themselves from malicious activity. I definitely owe you. I owe you for a lot of things, Master of Food. I viewed so much of your footage. Raw, Rise, you died again? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I should spawn Rise like a double barrel shotgun or something like that. Exactly. That's what I use my VPN for, Tech. Alright. And here we are. Can you turn my headlights on? I think my headlights are on. Or turn them off, rather. Gonna put the alarm on the car? Okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna get out here. You stole all the guns and axes from Rosewood? That was very kind of you. Alright. Let's do it. This is a much more effective way than how we did it last time. Reloading. Hey, hi gamer. My day's going great. Watch behind you. I feel like you also sent me some like Sons of the Forest footage that I never ended up using. Which, I mean, that's totally on me. But, alright guys, I will check chat in just a minute. Obviously. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Hang on, we gotta move, we gotta move. Watch your side. Left. Damn it. Racket. Alright, we're splitting the horde up a little bit. Alright, gotta reload. Don't want to get like too far away and make Ben do all the hard work here. Come on now. Alright, just gotta move over some shells real fast. There we go. Got the aiming up a little bit. Again, we'll check chat in just a minute. Trying to get all this cleared out real fast. I miss the spread of a shotgun in 42. Like, having it in 41 here makes me so happy. Not bad. Hey, Nick. What game? What? Huh? Hang on. We'll check shortly. Oh, come on. I should have taken her out. All right, not bad. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. I don't use my pistol as much as I should. Really? Out of ammo on that thing anyway. Alright, I'll check chat in just a couple seconds here. We've almost cleared the front parking lot. So we're doing alright. Alright, back to the shotgun. How am I out of ammo on that? I just reloaded this. Oh, check the ground. There's one on the ground there. God, I cannot get this ankle biter here. I definitely repaid Nick for the truck. I feel like I did at least. Nick, did I repay you for your truck? Reloading. Not bad. My character is slightly panicked right now. Just slightly. Really? Am I out? Seriously? No, I'm not out of shotgun shells. What the hell? I guess I just didn't have it racked? Yeah, okay. I just didn't have it racked. There we go. Nah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Your PC broke before I could make you whole on that one. I was just going to spawn you in like a military truck or something. All right. Reload. There we go. Apparently his PC blew up, if I remember correctly. Alright, I'm going to open up a couple boxes of shells before I go inside. Alright, there we go. We're racked now. Alright, not bad. Check your other side. There you go. Hey, I'm coming up next to you. We'll stay close on this one. Alright, they're coming behind us, so I'm gonna hang back for just a sec. Just one right now. Alright, I'm right here. Alright, just one in here. Coming down the stairs. Whoa! Probably shouldn't have opened this door. Door closed. Left side. Oh, out of ammo. This door is open on the side here. Kill this Bob Ross looking dude. Man, not bad. Oh, come on. Should not need 4 hits to take, or shots just to take out one dude. Okay. How you doing on ammo?
This ain't so bad.
All right. Gonna eat some peanut butter real fast. Trying to just save as much ammo as possible. Well, we've cleared out most of this block. Hang on, there's somebody else on this side. Might as well take out this guy. Oh, beat me to it. Look at that. What are you rocking? One of the rifles? Solid weapon. All right, back to the shotgun for a bit. All right, looks like we've at least cleared out most of it here. Emphasis on most. See, everybody always worries about the prison. Prison's not that bad. All right, almost to where we need to be, and then I can actually check the chat for a minute. Pleasant. Okay. Yeah, definitely easy. Everyone overhypes the Zomboid prison, but like if you just bring shotguns and enough ammo. All right, catching up on chat. That one's easy. Looks like nothing requires a response. That one also is easy. Doesn't require a response. Cake. All right, hang on. Just seeing if there's anything worth taking here. The antibiotics, that's worth taking. But everything else, nah. Alright. Nah, just bleach. In case you want some rotted cabbage. Some good rotten cabbage for you. So, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. It pretty much sounds clear. I'm not hearing anything, and I think we're good. Likewise. Didn't hear that guy either. So. Alright, well, let's head on back out to the front then. And I guess drive on back to the base. Didn't need to do that, but whatever. That makes sense. That makes sense. Somebody's trying to break this one down. I know it's pointless to shoot them, but I'm trying to get my aiming and my reloading up. And so I'm like reloading after every single shot. All right. I hear somebody knocking on some door here. Not sure where, though. You know, I actually don't think I've ever been on the roof of the prison before. This is a first for me. Really? I kept that ammo, like, that was loaded. Weak. There we go. Did they fall off? I think they fell off. That's amazing. Oh, there's like a whole mess of them down here. Can I reach them? I cannot reach them. Oh, well. Oh, it looks like I'm out of ammo on my pistol on my M9 here. What's that? Oh, appreciate it. Whoa. I'll take the 1 box too. Thank you. Mighty kind of you. All right, so I do need to call it in about 10 minutes here or so. So we are going to need to hop down and get back to the car pretty soon. We've gotten pretty much everything that we needed to get done though. Perfect. Really? That hurt me? Weak. Look at you carrying the sledgehammer around. That makes breaking and entering so much easier. Just busting a hole straight through. I love it. Bet these prisoners wish they had a sledgehammer. I love how that cell opened from the outside. Or from the inside, rather. Like, the prisoner could have just opened that thing right up. Alright. Prison escape. The short version. This is how I want to take out, like, the mall or something. Like, just break a hole in the wall in, like, the first floor. And then set off an alarm and let them just funnel out. This is how you do it. So this is. I need to start bringing a sledgehammer with me. Definitely need to start bringing the sledge with me. All right, onward. Let's get home. You guys remember that movie, Homeward Bound, with the talking animals? Great movie. That works too. Come on, get in the car. My dude wanted to reload his magazine before I got in. Thank you. I don't know why he wouldn't trigger on that, but all right. Come on, get in. Thank you. All right, I'm in. We're good. Squishy. Not bad at all. And we still have like a ton of ammo from the army surplus in the back. How many kills so far? Hang on, let me check. 385. Rookie numbers. Got to bring up those numbers. Open window. Might as well, right? Okay. Ready to shoot as we go. Oh, hang on, what happened? Yeah, load rounds. It's like you might as well get a little bit of experience while you're in a car, right? Man, I actually got up to almost level 2 on both aiming and reloading on that trip. That was not bad at all. I do need to invest in like a Desert Eagle or something like that. I'm sure we have one sitting around the base. All right, so tomorrow we're probably going to sit down with 17 and Tech. I'm probably going to sit down with 17 and Tech and talk about mods for Zomboid and like what to add and all that fun stuff. Yeehaw! Yeah, I got my aiming up. I'll take that. Yeah, clear them out. And I have an extended mag on my handgun here. All right, I'm in. I don't even know why we stopped. What'd you find? I'm guessing you saw somebody on something on somebody's back. Nice. Ooh, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Yeah. Equip that on my back. Mighty kind of you. Just gonna put my old backpack in my new backpack. I wish there was a way that you could empty the contents from a bag, you know what I mean? And like just dump them into another bag. But oh well. I'm feeling a little sad. Why am I feeling a little sad? Hang on, I think I have antidepressants on me. Gotta equip my big hiking bag until we get out of the car. But anyway, thank you for the backpack. Mighty kind of you. There's my antidepressants. Yeah, pop one of those. Not feeling so sad all the time. Nice. But yeah, good raid. That was the quickest we ever took out the, I mean, granted, I've only done it one other time. But that was the quickest we ever took out the, I forgot. The prison. That's where we just were. Nice, nice, nice. And we got Rise and Sergeant Stater? Satater? Heading over to Muldra. Fantastic. I love being an admin because I can keep tabs of everybody on the server. And it does produce a log too. And so I can see what I want to figure out. Hang on, don't ask. Maybe you can answer this one. Is when I go into the database, the logs here, I see all the times that you guys got kicked with anti cheat protocols, and it looks like everybody's on here. I'm on here, right? Which is weird. But anyway, we had people getting kicked as early as yesterday for a packet validator error. So either way, not gonna put your guys' IP addresses up on the stream. Don't worry. I actually don't even think I can do that from in-game. I have to do that from like the server side of things. Okay. With that being said, so let's see. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which is a J day, which means I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'll probably release another Grounded video because I did a voiceover for one today, and we're in the middle of filming a bunch of content for it. But if you haven't seen our latest Grounded video, go check it out. It's a really good video. Base location guide. But the next one is going to be about things that we hope they change during the early access. Because there's a lot of things that we hope that they change in the early access. I wonder if my antidepressants are going to get rid of my agitated state here. But like, my character has been agitated this whole time. You know what? I'm going to put the heater on. My dude's a little hot. Oh, I should close my window. I gotta close my window first. Hang on. There we go. Close the window. Roll them up. And then turn the heater on. Yeah, just a little bit of air conditioning to cool things down. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, Ben's slowing down. Read a book? Haha. Is there a book in the glove? I don't think I brought a book with me. Normally I bring like a crossword or something like that, but yeah, I don't think I brought a book. Oh well. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Once we get back to the base, I'll just like watch TV or something like that. What? What happened? Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it one bit. Plus, we're pretty much already there. Like, we're closer there than we are to the other one. Well, that's a zombie-infected area. I need to go loot some of these houses down here. This is where you find, like, the good prepper houses and stuff like that. Yeah. I think mapping or walling off the entire city is going to be the biggest part of the challenge. Because the wall, in theory, has to start, like, right about here. And then wall all of this off. All of this. And then double back right around here. It actually goes down a little bit like here. And then we're not going to get this farming area. We're putting the wall in front of the highway. And then we are going to get this little section over here. And so it's a massive, massive project. But this is going to be the most brutal area of them all. Is the downtown area of Louisville. But yeah, we're starting the planning process. It's going to take a while, but just to kind of set up everything to be uniform is going to be a blast. All right, straight shot. Seeing if there's anything random that I could build. I could make a ton of mattresses. Haven't made that or anything like that. Oh, hang on. Are you trying to talk to me? I'm in my crafting menu right now. Put walls in. Oh, yeah. Around the entire thing. 200 hours is what you're thinking? That makes sense. I was thinking that we could do something a little more fun where I could do like supply drops and things like that, where like the US military has heard of our efforts and they're dropping off like 7,000 logs across the perimeter to help with our wall efforts. You know, like that type of thing. But I do want to try to do it as organically as possible. As I said, this will probably be the largest project in Project Zomboid ever attempted. But like I look at the city that we're in, I look at Riverside, right? Where the base is currently. I'm like, that's a cute city. That's the one that I want to take over. Like that's really why I want to take it over, is it's just such a massive city and it deserves it. Originally I was suggesting that we take over Rosewood and just like this little tiny town down here, just take over all of Rosewood, because that would be so much easier. But Louisville, somebody suggested Louisville a little while back, and I haven't got it out of my mind that we should take back Louisville. Every time the car stops, I know that you're typing. We can take over the castle for fun. I'm for it. If you guys don't know what Ben's talking about, right here on Louisville, you see how there's this massive forest over here, right? So if you go this way along the river, right about here on the map, there's this like literal castle that's built out here. And it's super weird. You have to like get through the forest, and then it's there. And it almost looks like it was something planned for in the future. And I want to say somebody checked it. Like somebody went through on the community, like it was either Nick or Don't Ask or somebody like that. And they checked if the castle was going to appear in Build 42, and it's not there. And so I've always wondered what the original intention of it was. Like, was it supposed to be like a medieval world or something like that? 2 seconds. Gonna send a quick text message. All right. Don't have too much fun. Sounds good, Tech. Sounds good. Nice. That sounds like fun. That seems like a good base location. There's so much to build there. Like, there's so much space to build there. But you're driving every single time you need to go get any resource. You got to drive out to, like, whatever city. It's Louisville. That's the closest city. And so it's always... I don't know. I like my bases to be accessible. You know what I mean? Have tons of resources on them and all that. And so that's why I think taking over the biggest city kind of sounds like a fun time. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and say the things that I normally say right at the end of a stream. If you are a fan of base building, if you are a fan of survival games, if you are a fan of, like, psychological horror games, which happen to do it a lot, or survival horror, or pretty much anything that allows you to build in, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, because that's what we do at Base Legend all day long. We build bases inside of games. We talk about building bases in games. It's a pretty fun time. It has been forever, Max. Good to see you, buddy. I feel bad that I'm, like, logging off right now, but definitely good to see you there. All right, y'all. Well, anyway, as I was saying, I'm out of this one. We just got into Riverside here, and so as soon as we get back into the parking lot and I get out of the truck and I get my keys back from Ben here on the truck, that's when I'm going to be calling it. But either way, thank you guys for hanging out with us as we took down the prison. And then, man, it's unfortunate, but the server's going to reset in, like, the next few days here while we get everything done. But either way, awesome. You can just leave the key in the ignition, and I'll pop in and grab it real fast. Thank you very much for driving, Ben. Appreciate that. Super fun times. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And with that being said, let me go ahead and get my key back. Did my headlights break? Did they burn out? I think the headlights burnt out. Hang on. I'll test my headlights real fast. 17 is going to fix my headlights. They broke. It's all good. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. You're good. This car's... it's needed maintenance for the longest time. So don't sweat it at all. You have a good one, Max. Everybody else, you guys, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Yeah, the hood is at 0. That's fine. We took out like 20 zombies alone with it. It's all good. Don't worry about it, my friend. All right. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go ahead and log off here. Thank you. Oh, man. All right, y'all. You have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys next time. See you there.